Good evening and welcome to SNL Formula X Season 5 Round 6. I hope everyone is doing well on a very hot evening in the UK. So I'm still getting that music, which is a little annoying. Can you hear me okay? I can see there's one person watching. I think that's not what I've got there. Background. Shouldn't be good, right? This is round 6 at the mighty Nordschleife. Quite possibly the hardest track on the planet. And the guys are going to be tackling it with the Super Formulas, which are leery at best. So this should be an entertaining race. Because this is such a long track, we've got a slightly longer qualifying, and also the drivers have been given allocated minute slots to go out. So we'll do our best to keep up with all the action on the track, because there's going to be probably 5 or 6 drivers out at once. So let's have a look whilst we wait for qualifying to start. Let's have a look at the tyres, because we do love tyres in Formula X. Right, so let me find the briefing on the Discord. I need to make note the bun is a set of hards, not mediums, as it stated. Hello, Pat. How are you doing? Let's have a quick description of Nordschleife, shall we? So the Nordschleife is, if I'm not mistaken, it's 12.94 miles for a lap. This is the now I'm gonna probably get this wrong. Touristfahrten layout. That's probably wrong, and I should know this because I've been there numerous times. So this is basically the layout that's used on the tourist days. So it doesn't include any of the GP loop. Thanks, Pat. This is what commentary should sound like. Good. Well, listen to us you're racing, and you can maybe change your mind. So yeah, this is in the heart of the Eiffel Mountains. Anything could happen weather-wise. I think it's the settings have been left to random, so anything can happen, which means it can rain at any time, which means with a 13-mile lap that takes about 5.5 minutes to complete, if you're stuck out in the middle of the mountains and it starts raining, you've got a long way to go to get to the pits. So that should be interesting. Right, let's have a quick look then. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we, before we start. So after round 5, including drop scores, so these are including 3 of the drivers' best, 3 of the 5 best scores. So Cool Do Boy is leading for Jordan, he's on 86 points. Spunkmeyer is second for Toyota, he's on 72. Then Cthulhu Aston Martin is third on 69. Braun GP's Wolfbane is fourth on 62. So you see we've got 4 different manufacturers in the top 4 of the drivers. Then we've got Lexus Aston Martin on 61. Bunny's and Drunk Susan, I think he's changed his name this race. They're 57 and 55 respectively. JD Trim the Arrows is on 46. Jam in the Ferrari is on 46 as well. Then Tulu 38. TB4 in the Brawn on 27. Digital Blasphemy, I think it's been replaced by Illusion for this race. He's on 22. Babayoso on the Arrows on 17. Let's say Illusion, who did the last race as well, he's in the Ferrari. Carl Trim and Jordan, Aloy and Jordan both on 5, and then Raptor on 4. So that's the drivers, and then constructors. If you were paying attention, you probably would have got Aston Martin. They've got 2 drivers in the top 5, so they are understandably leading the constructors on 130 points. So Cthulhu is the driver, coach, player manager for that one. So he'll be pleased, no doubt, at how that's going. He's third in the championship, and his team are leading the constructors. So 130 points. Then second, Spunkmeyer, another player coach. He's in the Toyota with 110. very closely followed by Tiny Terra Lotus on 108. Endurance Nuts Jordan 96. Braun GP, another player manager with Wolfbane, he's on 87. Ferrari Gazman 66. I think Ferrari are going to do well to Gazman's going to do well to get another title here. He's on 66, and Arrows, which is Pat's team, on 63. Right, that's the championship done. Let's have a look at tyres, shall we? So as you all know by now, each driver has an allocated set of tyres, a set number of tyres for the entire season, and they choose as and when they want to play them. And so today, Wolfbane is all softs, so that'll be interesting to watch. And then we'll go through the rest of them as we get time. But there's quite a mix again. Quite a few drivers are taking double soft and mediums, but there is quite a mix. 6 of the drivers are taking hard as well. So we'll go through it in a little moment. So the qualifying order is reverse championship order. So first out will be Gazman in the Ferrari. He'll be on mediums, as will Aloy in the Jordan. So Gazman and Aloy step in as reserves, and Illusion as well. So the reserves all going first, and the reserves all on mediums. Then we've got TB4 and Tulu. They'll be out next on the softs. Jam has gone for hards in qualifying. So that's bravery. That is hards in qualifying on a Nordschleifer. Then we got JD Trim, Stray Dog, who was Drunk Susan, and Bunnies all on mediums, and then Lexus, Wolfbane, Cthulhu, Spunkmeyer all on softs, and then Cool Do Boy on mediums. So if everything goes to schedule, everyone should be out on track after 13 minutes, so they're going 1 minute intervals. So I'm just waiting for the scrutineering to be completed. So everyone will send their screenshots to Jam to confirm that they adhering to the power and weight rules and not changing anything to set up the cars. And then we shall get going with Gazman. There he is, all poised in his Ferrari in the old pit lane. Wolfbane saying, my tyre choice this week is purely self-preservation, I don't want to spin. LMAO. Well, yeah, I think it's easy enough to spin at the Nordschleifer Wolf no matter what tyres you're on. So, but yes, you have minimised the risk as much as you can. Right, looking forward to this because this is, especially in these cars, I've done a couple of laps just to get a sight of myself early in the week before I went and did something daft and broke my toe. So it's tricky. Let's say it's tricky. The cars can be pretty jumpy over some of the curbs, and certainly the sort of third sector of the track from the carousel onwards is very easy to snag a curb and be off into the trees. So watch out for that in qualifying. Getting a clean lap in qualifying is going to be quite key. It's probably wise to maybe dial it back a few percent and make sure you don't have her off, because this track is, despite it being a 13-mile lap, it's surprisingly difficult to pass. It's narrow, it's very twisty. I think it's something like 169 changes of direction. I'm going to look at that for... let's go on Wikipedia, that'll tell me. It's built in 1927, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's something like 69... Here you go, 174 bends, apparently. That's the... I think that's original. What is it now? So it's pretty twisty, and it's very narrow, which means it's hard to pass unless the driver in front makes a mistake. So Stray Dog saying this in VR is stress. Chat in the game. I'm not surprised. I bet it's frightening. Oh dear, it's bad enough in real life, but I bet in VR in a game at 180 mile an hour Right then. Good luck, Stray Dog. I wish you all the best. Alright, let me go back to my map. So yeah, we'll try and do a bit of a guide of the track as well. It's yeah, this is by far and away the hardest track and the best track, I think, in my opinion. Right, so we're just waiting for qualifying to start. Hopefully Jam doesn't take too long because I'm going to go watch Elton John. Alright, so in the chat we've got Wolfbane saying, oh yeah, I'm probably still spinning, yep. Hopefully not, but Pat saying, seeing the tyre choices early today, not using any soft smite arrows drivers might not have been a good idea. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. And right, so we've got Bunnies is out. Why is Bunnies out? Is Bunnies supposed to be out? Or is Bunnies trying to get some airtime for Team Lotus? Whatever. Right, okay. So, I think Jam is... this is practice, so of course he could go out. Right, here we go then. So, what else in the chat? So, Mother Sykes is saying, even everyone. Hi, Matthew. Enjoy all. Hi, and then Daz. Darren Sam is saying, walk in the park. So, Daz, I think, won the last round here. Daz, I think you did. I think it's the last time I was here. And Daz drove beautifully to hold that victory off. I was chasing him down and he held his nerve, and yeah, I think that was Daz's. I think Daz, you would say that was your best win, right? That was a cracking drive. Right, let's have a look then and see what's going on. Nothing. Is anyone out? No. Gasman's out. There we go. Right. There goes Gasman, the team principal for Ferrari. Let's get that on. Let's get that off. So we're going to be flitting around. I think what we might do, because this is a long outlap, as you can probably tell, let's have a little guide of the track, shall we? So we're coming now past Quiddenbacher Hall into Flood Flats. You can see why. It's basically where cars used to take off. Easy flat in these cars. Then we go down through Cottonbourne and then into what I think is the scariest corner on the planet anywhere. Be flat in this, should be Shred and Cruise. There we go, flat through it. Now hard on the brakes for Ellenberg. Third gear. Oh, it takes him second. Then down we go. He's on medium, so not fast. This is the foxhole. This is frightening in real life. I bet in VR, Stray Dogs have fun as well. So then we go up, flat out kink. Oh, a bit of a lift there. Then into, where are we? Ardendar Forst. Tricky little complex of first and second gear corners. Very easy to get it wrong. Curbs a bite through there. Then we've got a double left coming up, so we go through these kinks. That's into Merskersfeld, and this is a horrible corner as well, it's off camber. Then we got this tight left, and a quick right kink, and then down into Kallenhar, another treacherous corner. Right, now we go through flat, left, right. Yeah, and then into what's commonly known as hit, miss. Triple apex right hander, then breaking it down into, I can't pronounce that, Versafel, and then into I think what's now called Adenau Bridge. See the hotels there, almost stayed in that white hotel once. So this is over the bridge as we go close to the town of Adenau, the biggest town in the area. Then Exmule, which is a very tricky uphill off camber right-hander, then into what's commonly known as Lauda Curve. This is where Niki Lauda had his crash. Into Bergwerk. Late apex, late turn in, get it on the power, and now key that corner, because this is where we go up, climbing all the way through the forests, through Kesselchen, which is this one coming up now, and then we've got a couple of kinks, then into anything other than a Super Formula car, Muck Curve, which is this left coming up now, which is really hard, but in these cars, easy flat. Then Klosterl, another easy flat. Then we're coming into this right-hander, I think it's called Stelstrecker, and then into the famous part of, let's come out, the most famous part of the Nürburgring. We come into the carousel, or the proper known Cariciciola, get it right, carousel. Right, now we go. Let's go back on board. Now we go up to Hot Arc. So it should be flat. Come on, keep it flat, Gasman. Oh, no, a bit of a lift. He's on mediums, I'll give him that. Hot Arc, highest point of the track. Then, here we go. This is the epic roller coaster. Down the hill. Hedricks of Sean. Oh, it's tricky, it's tricky. Then into Whipperman. This is just beautiful. Again, link this all up. It's just absolutely epic. Then we're coming into YouTube corner. This is where you see all the YouTube videos of incidents. That is a Brushen and then Ice Curve. And this is one here, which is very tricky, late apex. So you can see a lot of the track looks the same. It's very easy to lose the track where you are. Then Plants Garden, big jump, here we go. A little bit of a jump there, revs picked up. And then down the hill we go, coming down towards the Bellup S, should be flat. Lovely. Keep it flat, Gaz, keep it flat. Keep it flat. Yeah, lovely. Right, into short, I'm not going to pronounce that. Long word, big and bare, so then the mini carousel. Pitch it in, and we're almost there. Coming up to the last corner before the long straight, so nothing hole. And then put your feet up, watch a bit of Glastonbury. Look at the lovely castle on your left. That is the Nürburg Castle, Nürburgring. Very pretty it is too. About 800 metres, I think, up in the sky, that one. And then through the kinks as we go into Tiergarten. So this is where we're going alongside we've just passed the public entrance to the track. Down the hill we go, flat out kinks, and then it's just a case of spot your braking for the chicane at the end. And the temptation to brake late is so big there, and you don't want to ruin all that good work by going off. Right, here we go. First flying lap, Gazman leads us away. Cascading down the hill, it's into the technical part, which is Hassenbach. Should be flat through there. We are good. And over to the right, drop it down the thirds. You sort of trail brake your way through the technical section here. Take a bit of a curve, but not too much. You can see how much it unsettles the cars. So very nice. Gazman is now through. I think that's called Horaken. And he's away to Flug Flats. Right, let's have a look. Alois still on his warm-up. Illusion is on his warm-up as well. Everyone's on their warm-up, so I think they've left it more than a minute, I think, by the looks of it. But so we'll follow Gazman for a bit longer. Actually, no, Alois should be there. Right, so up we come to Schönenkreuz. I won't tell you what I call it because it's not broadcastable. Just let's say there's an S in there and there's an F in there. Down the foxhole we go. Nice and flat. Then we go to the compression and up the hill. Throw it right, left, the top of the hill over the curve and get it stopped for the chicane. This is looking nice from Gazman at the moment. Nice and neat. Let's see what Lowe is doing. Alright, Lowe is on track now. It looks like he's on the overtake, so of course we've got the overtake buttons available for the drivers. So Jordan goes into the technical section at Hassenbach. Try and take as much curve as he can without being spat off. So looking nice and neat at the moment. What's Gazman doing? So Gazman is now at, where are we? We are approaching the flat left-right chicane and then into miss, hit, miss. Now we're not getting any sector time, which is hugely annoying. Then again, I guess, no, it should be, but it's not. No. Right, Illusion. Here comes Illusion. Illusion's quick, although I know he's not a biggest fan in the world of the Nordschleifer. Through the technical section, he's away. And who's that? So we've got TB4. Still on his outlap, so he's dropped a little bit behind actually, but where is he? Yeah, he's onto the main straight. Right, let's see how Gazman's doing. Right, into the forest we go. Should we go on board? Let's go from the top of the halo. As we come through these kinks, they're nice and flat, nothing to do. A lot of this track is flat in the Super Formulas. There you go, 180 miles an hour almost as we go into a very tricky corner, but it's pretty easy. It's just one long straight effectively in Super Formulas. Right, here we go, braking for this double right-hander. It's easy to understeer, but look pretty good. Into the carousel. There we go, let's go on board as we throw into the carousel. Get it on the banking. Oh, Gazman just about held it in. No, try and spit him off there. We go up the hill. Let's check Illusion. So Illusion is coming down now to Adenauer Bridge. You see the people watching on our right on the bank. Very popular spot to watch. So he comes through Exmule, which is a very tricky corner, but quite key because it's quite a long straight after it. We come into Lauder Kink and then Bergwerk. Where do we brake? Nice late apex and get on the power. Illusion, how's Illusion doing? Coming down this really tricky double left. Very easy now, brake yourself coming down the hill. Oh, squirming around on the power, he's on the overtake. Into Adenauer Bridge as well. We're not getting any sector time, so this is properly annoying, but I guess we probably won't until Gazman crosses the line. Oh, that's lost him a bit of time coming up. The pressure of these one shots. We know I love one shot. Right, how's our TB4 doing? So he's coming down the foxhole. Right, well, soft as well. Should be flat. Yep, everyone's taking that flat. It's nice. Get it stopped. Very nice. Intula, what's Intula doing? So Intula is now coming down the through the kinks. We're going towards Shredding Cruise. Right, Jam is on his way soon. Right, back to. Oh, I'm not getting. Why am I not getting my? Right. So I'm not getting my keyboard to work. Let's rectify that. Right, so Jam is on the. Gazman's on the main straight. Right, so we are about to get our first lap time. I think anything that's around. Anything that's in the 530s, I think will be pretty competitive. These are mediums, so I think he's probably aiming for 540s maybe, but anything 530s I think is going to be pretty decent. I think anything 520s he's going to be quick. Right, nicely done Gazman. Showing the Ferraris how it's done. Here he comes, over the line. He's done a 5:35. That's good, that's a quick time on mediums. He'll be pleased with that. I think it's going to be overtake, but he'll be pleased with that. That's a cracking time. So here comes a Lowy. This stuff all is flat through here. Yes it is, through the Beloff S, named after of course Stefan Beloff. Probably one of the greatest German drivers. Certainly up there with Michael Schumacher I think in terms of talent. If you don't know who Stefan Beloff is, go and Google him. Go on Wikipedia him. Right, so I think this is flat. Yes it is. So you can see that whilst the Super Formulas are quick, a lot of the track is flat. So we'll see what he's doing. We should have a sector time. Will it give us a reading? No, it won't. Silly game. Right, Illusion. How's Illusion doing? Coming through into the mini carousel. There he goes. Gets it through. And Lowy is just coming over the brown. Look at that. That is beautiful view. And he's timed his overtake beautifully. Looks like Illusion is too, and how's RB doing? TB is not, he's got half his left there. Get on the overtake, buddy. Right, here comes the Lowy. For the last sector. Keep it steady, and he's going to be probably a mid-40s, so it shows how good Gazman's lap was. So Lowy comes across the line and does a, so he's 8.5 seconds off, so that's a cracking lap by Gazman. Where's Illusion? So Illusion is purple. He's on mediums as well. So this is a fine lap. He's 4.5 seconds up. So let's watch him go through. All he's got to do now is not brake too much on the brakes. Try to take a little bit too much speed into the chicane, but I think he's fine. He should get it by a couple of seconds. Yeah, 4 seconds. A great lap from Illusion on mediums. Right, so how's TB doing? We are cascading down the hill. This is all flat. Let's see, we should get a sector time fairly soon. Has TB got a Jensen Button helmet? Ooh, it could well be. I like that. Alright, Tulu, how's Tulu doing? Tulu's on soft. Tulu's purple, but only by 9/10 of a second. And he's on. Tulu's on soft. So that was a mega lap from Illusion. Tony Joe saying, fantastic track. Race will be interesting. I spent ages learning the corner names. Effort to get better some time ago. Didn't work, but I can tell you most of the corner stories though. Well, let's hear it, Tiny. Give us some lowdown in the chat. We do love a Nürburgring story. Right, so what's TB got in Tulu? When's the next sector? Gets his wiggle on as he comes out of the mini carousel. TB is coming up through the kinks into Tiergarten. I am going to bore you a lot tonight about what it's like to drive in real life. And it's always quite nerve-wracking when we get to this bit. Just coming out to this fearsome track. So, right, here goes. TB goes into a third with a 5:39.5, and he's softs. Now, what's Tulu doing? Maybe we should get a sector. There we go. He's 6/10 up, so he's lost some, and he's on softs, whereas Illusion was on medium. So, is Illusion going to keep his pole despite being on medium? So, epic lap from Illusion, who keeps telling me he hates the track. So here we go. It's going to be super tight, and he gets it by just over a second, 1.1. So Tulu is on pole, but bearing in mind he used softs to do it. Right, Jam. Where is Jam? Jam is coming into the left before the mini carousel. Jam is on hards. Brave, taking hards around this track. And say what you do want is a good grid position, because the first lap or so can be carnage, and it's hard to pass. Right, down the main straight we go. Look out for the castle, there it is. Look at that, how lovely. Past the public pits. There it is, you can just see it. Where dreams are made. And into the kinks before the end of the lap. And again, it's just a point of where do I brake? I don't want to brake too early because you can lose a lot of time, but I don't want to push it too hard and muck up my good lap by going wide, or even worse off. So Jam, I think he's not going to be like bottom back of the grid so far. So nice lap from Jam. 10.9 off pole on hard, slots into 5th. Nice lap, Jam. I hope you're happy with that. That was a good lap. Right, hang on, Tiny. Give me something to read during the race. So the foxhole, which is Fuchsruhe, is named after a fox den that halted construction for a while. Yep, I remember. I did know that one as well. Keep it coming from the middle of the race, so otherwise I'll lose it in the chat. Right, so Stray Dog, formerly known as Drunk Susan. Obviously sobered up. How is he doing on mediums? Where are we on track? Where are we on time? So he's coming into YouTube corner. There he is, where you can see the big car park on our left. Looking from that view, it'll be on our right as we go up. No, we didn't see it at all. Oh, getting squirrely as it puts the power on, so it's tight left-hander. Easy to go off there, it's blind. It's one of the many corners where you've just got to hope the track was where you thought it was when you got there, because you blast your way over the flying press. Right, so down we go to Plants Garden, jump, and double apex right, should be flat, yes it is. I've got a split time for him, so how's Bunny's doing? So his teammate's behind him. He's not that far behind him actually as he goes over the jump. And let's see who else has got Wolfbane. Wolfbane is quite a long way behind. 2 minutes behind. No, we're not getting. It's a bit difficult when we're not getting split. So there should be a split here, and there's not. Very odd. I don't know why it does that. Right, so Stray Dog is coming down the main straight. Let's see who else is around. Wolfbane, we saw him. Alexis, he is not that far behind Wolfbane. So there's actually a big gap between Wolfbane and Alexis. But here's Stray Dog coming down the back straight. He's got a lot of overtake left. And Stray's decided not to use his overtake fully. Taking a bit of grass. Oh, that's cheeky. Is he going to get stopped? Oh no, I think taking the grass has probably mucked him up for the last couple of corners. So he comes across the line with a 5:48, goes 7th. Let's see how Bunnies is doing. Bunnies is coming into the last sector, gets it stopped nicely. That was nice and clean. He's on mediums as well, so this is going to be a sort of late 40s. Yeah, he goes just in front of his teammate. Only just in front of his teammate. So he slots in 7th. So Wolfbane has got quite a lot of track to go yet. Should we follow Wolfbane for a while? Here we go. So YouTube corner, there you go. You can see the big car park on our left. And tricky right-hander. Try and use that bit of curve as we come out. Oh, it's so hard on the power, these things. And aim it left, put your foot down, ride the curb, hope the track's under you when you get there. Now we're on softs. Right, come Wolfbane, keep it flat. Keep it flat. All the way, through the barrier of there. Here we go, over the second jump. See how quick this is. It's mega quick. Into the right-hander we go. Yeah, and drop it down the 4th gear. Take the 3rd. Oh, you can see how tricky these cars are driving. Into the mini carousel we go. And into, so a bit of a mischief there. So Dottinger, actually this is Gargankopf. Flat, I think, yep, he's on the overtake. How's Alexis doing behind us? Not that far behind us. Not that far. It's a bit difficult to tell the times, but I think he's going to have a look. So we get to the bridge, gantry to bridge of about 4:55. So this is going to be competitive. How's Cthulhu doing? So he's just come through YouTube corner. So Cthulhu is purple. Let's have a look. So we're getting some results. We're getting some splits. So Cthulhu is purple. Can he get pole from Cthulhu? That was nice and neat. Looks like Wolfbane is going to slot it in probably the high 30s. That's good though. On softs he comes across the line at 38. Goes into 4th. Nice lap. Here comes Alexis, just about across the line. He's going to get another high 30. This is going to be tight, but he's going to probably get 4th. Yep, nicks it by 1.2 from Wolfbane. Right, so Cthulhu. Cthulhu was purple. To the mini carousel we go. He's basically got the chicane to come, and that's it. This is flat, I think. Yes, it is. And he's on the overtake. He will use the overtake all the way down. This looks quick. What did you say, about 55 to the... Yeah, look at that, he's purple by 3 seconds. Jam in the chat saying hards were not the choice. Yeah. Not that Alexis should have set a time seeing he missed his slot. Okay, we'll leave that one to the steward. Right, so Cthulhu's just got to get his braking right for the chicane at the end. Not be too greedy, he's 2.6 up. So he's lost 0.7 a second there. Not quite sure why, let's give it straight. But that looked neat, nice, very good. We come into the light right, hand up, don't get too greedy. Oh no, is that going to cost him? I think it is. Oh, he misses it by 2 tenths from Cthulhu. He just got that little bit too greedy coming out of the final right-hander. Oh, and Cthulhu. Right, here comes Spunkmeyer. Spunkmeyer is up by 3 tenths. So what can the other Toyota do? His heart is probably racing in that car as he comes to the chicane. Like, don't leave it too late. That looked nice. Right, don't get too hot on the pedals. You come out of the right-hander. That looked good. This is looking... Oh, Spunkmeyer gets pole by 162 thousandths of a second round a 5.5 minute lap. Epic, 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 epic. Right, Cool Dude Boy, what can he do? He's on mediums. Put it on pole on mediums would be spectacular. But let's see what he can do. We know Cool Dude Boy is quick. He's a championship leader. He's up. He's 3 seconds up on mediums. This has been a mighty lap from the championship leader. Apologies, we haven't seen much of it, but this is phenomenal. Can he do it? All he's got to do is keep it straight, and he's got pole. A mega lap from Cool Dude Boy. Gets it by 3.3 seconds. What a fantastic lap by Cool Dude Boy. Very well done. That was incredible. Right, I can't see the order properly until we come out. So, Cool Dude Boy on pole. What a lap. I thought Stuntmeyer had that. Cool Dude Boy, I think he's now switched to softs, but on mediums, let's double check. Was he should have been? Yeah, on medium. What a lap. 5:27 on mediums. That's stonking. Right, Stuntmeyer second then. I thought he probably had it there, but that was a cracking lap to get second on the grid. And Tulu is third, another soft runner. Let's have a look to see what they're doing on the tyres. And Cthulhu is fourth. Probably could have had, well, he would have had second, I think, if he hadn't made that slight mistake coming out. It's very easy to get the rear end out. Right, so in the chat, Alexis will start the back because he went out almost 1 minute late. So that's confirmation that Alexis will not be 7th on the grid, he will be last. So Cthulhu is 4th, Illusion 5th, which is a good lap on the mediums. Jam confirming it in the chat. Alexis will be last. Then Gazman 6th, first of the Ferraris. Then Alexis will be last, the 7th will be Wolfbane. 8th will be TB4, 9th will be Jam. Aloe will be 10th, Bunny is 11th. Stray Dog will be 12th, and then Alexis will be 13. Right, so I think we've got another 5 minutes, and then I'm not sure what the count is on the game. Have a look, probably. No, we can. So we've got a few minutes to kill, so let's maybe have some more Tiny Terror facts. What else can we say? Right, let's have a quick rundown of tyres, shall we? So, can I get a better view? No, I can't. Right, so, Cool Dude Boy on pole. He will be soft mediums. Now, as we know from previous races, the drivers don't have to use all of those tyres. If they don't use them, everyone's leaving the lobby, which means I have to leave the lobby as well. That's annoying. Right. I'll give everyone a go and then I'll disappear myself. Because you have to reset. But that's good, because then we can get going. Right, so as I was saying, I'm going to try and remember the order, which I won't be able to. Let's fingers crossed that I can get back in. Right. Oh, that's the old one. Right, so Wolfbane, let's go on the order of... I'm not sure what that order is. I think that's just in order of the team. So Wolfbane, he's on triple softs. And then we've got TB4 on soft, medium and hard. So Bronze have split their strategy. Then we've got Illusion and JJ Trim, both the Arrows drivers, but all on medium, hards. So their last stint is going to be entertaining. Let's say start on hards. Alexis and Cthulhu, so the Aston Martin drivers are going with soft mediums. So they're sticking together as well. And then Gazman and Jam both splitting their strategy. Gazman's on double soft mediums and Jam's on soft medium. Now, and Carl Trim and Cool Dude Boy, Jordan's both going the same as well, soft mediums. Stray Dog and Bunnies is soft medium hard, and I think Bunnies is soft medium. They did say he was not going to... oh no, Bunnies has got hards. Alright, so Bunnies is soft hards. In Tulu and Spuntmeyer both on Toyotas, soft medium hards. So there's quite a split. Wolfbane's gone the most aggressive. I mean, only softs available. Let's see if we can get back in. Not yet. Whilst we wait, a fact from Tiny Tower. Stelstracker. Where's Stelstracker? Ah, okay. Yep, I know where that is. He's named after the steep hill that runs straight off the lead up to the corner used to test cars many years back. Yep, so that's, I'll point that out when we get there. That's the right-hander before the carousel. And funny enough, Tiny, I checked this out when I was there. It's 15%. It's quite steep. It's if you're into your cycling, you can ride around the track most evenings, I learnt during the week. And also they do dedicated races there. And to do a complete lap, so 13 miles of the lap, it's 1,000 feet of climbing, which is quite a lot for 13 miles. But yeah, that was part of the old track, wasn't it? Before they added the loop of the carousel. Right. Oh, should I join? That's so tempting. Oh, Jan, was that to me, please? You want me to join, yeah? Right, we'll wait for the grid to get set up. What else can I tell you about the Nürburgring? Tony's saying, I would love to give it a cycle, would be tough though. Yeah, it's you're pretty much going up or down. Funny enough, I was talking to a German colleague about this on Friday, and he says it's quite easy to hit 90 kilometers an hour, which is quite fast. Right, so Jeremy is setting up the grid. What else can we say about the Nordschleife? Let's get some more fun facts, shall we? As I say, I think it was built in 1927, at least it was open in 1927. Basically, it's a excuse to give the local workforce something to do. It's nicknamed the Green Hell. You've probably heard that. I think it was Jackie Stewart who gave it that nickname because it's such a demanding track. I imagine back in the 70s and 60s it was unbelievably demanding. Where if you went off, you hit a tree. Had his last race in 1976 for Formula One. Obviously the infamous crash that Niki Lauda had. That was the last time it was used. And then didn't resurface certainly into Formula 1 until 1984 when the Grand Prix loop was used instead. But of course for some of the endurance races, most famously Nürburgring 24 hour, they use both the Grand Prix loop and the Nordschleife. And the Grand Prix loop is in the place of the South loop, which was quite a lot simpler than the GP track is, but effectively it's the same thing. Right, we're getting ready to go. Enough of my yapping. Pat says, he said a number crunch. The equivalent distance between the 1/8 of a second from P1 to P2 was just over 12 meters. I think that's probably P2 to P3, because I think called it Dubai. Pretty spectacular lap. Alright, just waiting for everything to kick off. So you can see the grid on the right hand side. Called Dubai. It's from on the front row. It's a standing start, which means this first sector will be Bedlam. We're on the time. Right, let's get going. Welcome aboard everyone who's watching. The viewing figures always go down at this point because hopefully some of the drivers are actually concentrating, especially on this race, but hopefully some are listening. So I'm sure they try and get some tidbits of strategy advice from the commentary. Right, just waiting for... Here we go. The race will begin shortly. 1 hour, roughly 10 laps, in fact probably over now, of the Nordschleife. Let's see how this goes. Will it rain? It's looking pretty overcast. But we will see. Right, that goes that. That goes that. And we are ready. So, just waiting for the lights to go. We'll get 5 laps and then we'll be away. Cool Boy is on pole. Hearts are pumping. This is going to be good. 5 lights and we are go. Cool Boy leads the way, gets a good start. Very good start. He's on his softs. Clearly into turn 1 ahead. Then we've got Spunkmeyer gets into second quite nicely and what's going on the back. Oh, we got the Brawns already having a bit of a battle. They come down the hill. You can see what I mean about it. It's tight and twisted. They come screaming down. Look at that. So the Brawns, looks like both Brawns having a bit of a scrap as they come down the hill. Looks like everyone's pretty much following my leader so far. What's going on front? Cool Boy's away and away nicely. He's 1.6 already up. He's got a screamer of a start. That was exactly what he wanted. Cthulhu is right on his teammate's tail. And Cthulhu has got Illusion right behind him. There we go. Oh, what's going on here? We got a bit of carnage. There's Gazman. The Ferrari's been there. If he's been tackled off or he went off. And then we got Bunnies. Oh, what's going on with Bunnies? Bunnies, so Gazman's right. He's gone down to 11th. He's just about being passed. He's gone down to 12th. So, poor start, unfortunately, for Gaz. So, Cool Boy's away. And then we've got a battle. What's going on here? We've got a battle between Cthulhu and Illusion. Illusion's trying to find a way as we go into Orenburg. This is hard. It's very hard to pass on this track, as we said. It's you gotta hope if the guy in front of you is quick. Let's watch on board with Illusion. We come down to Foxhole. He's looking for a way past. There's no way around there. Let's watch on board for the rear wing. Here comes Illusion. We go flat into the right hand uphill kink. Well, it's kink in these cars. It's much more than kink in real life. But so you can see that Cthulhu has managed to keep Illusion behind him. It's hard to pass it. So Cool Boy's gone. Look at that. He's already got a 2-second lead. Cool Boy, as we said though, he's got, what tyres has he got? So he's got soft medium, so he should be in the pound seats here. So Spunmeyer's got a bit of a gap now to Cthulhu, who's getting the attentions of Illusion as well. Then we've got Jams had a good start on his softs. Although he's got Wolfbane all over the back of him. Can Wolfbane find a way past? It's so difficult there. We come down into... Oh, Wolfbane's gone wide. Wolfbane's gone round. Oh, no. So Bunny's going to take advantage of that. Here he comes down the hill. Didn't quite get him. Wolfbane, no. Bunny's has got damage as well. So Bunny's has been off. Stray Dog has also been off. He's got nose damage. Gasman's trying to recover. He's right behind him. And TB4 obviously had a few adventures as well. So you can see their first few laps are already... First few corners are already proving tricky. Cool Boy, he's on the overtake now. We go the long sweeping section up the hill. So see, Cool Boy has already only used a tenth of his overtake, whereas Spunkmeyer's used a quarter to try and make sure he's away. Cthulhu and Cthulhu are battling. Looks like Cthulhu's shaking off Illusion a little bit, and he's now right behind, getting a tow from Cthulhu. We'll see what the fuel and tyre strategy works out live. But as you can see, a lot of this track is flat. As in flat out, it's certainly not flat in terms of altitude, and it's not that hard on the tyres, so the tyres should do well here. So there's Cthulhu, he's following, getting the bigger ones. We come out, oh, as we go to the carousel. What's going on? You see that track map is just a cluster of arrows, just about gets it in. So let's have a look what else is going. Jam, keeping Illusion in sight. Nice steady start for him. Bunnies is now up to 7th. Wolfbane is up to 8th, down to 8th, well, maybe in 8th after his little spin. Gasman's now back up to 9th, so he's coming his way back through the field after that first couple of corner spin. Oh, what's that? Lowy's gone, coming out of the carousel. And TB gets him. Right, so Cool Boy, he's away now, look at this. 3.7 already. He's clear. Spunkmeyer is in a very nice second place. So already some big gaps opening up. This track is very easy to make a mistake, and therefore the gaps open up. So Cthulhu is now pulled away from Cthulhu. What have we got? So Illusion's dropped off the back of the Toyota. He's on mediums though, so we'll start looking at the tyres in a moment. Jam is on softs, sticking with the arrows in front of him, and he's got Bunnies right behind him, also on softs, and Bunnies has got, looks like he's got making a move. Oh, that was close. That was very tricky to pass there. So they're both on softs. Bunny's decided to try and make a move. Coming out of, where was that? Flats Garden, I think. That was brave. I think Jam made a little mistake coming out of this curve, and Bunny's tried, but as you can see, there's very rarely a straight bit of road on this track. He's close though now. He looks like he's going to make a move. Where is he? Oh, we've got him, I think. Yes, we have. There's Jam. I think he's lost the toe a little bit as well. He might want to use a bit of overtake to try and catch back up again. But I think he's out of the toe. He is. So, where's Wolfbane? Wolfbane now coming onto the back straight. He's in a clear 8th. Gazman's up to 9th, as we said. He's got Stray Dog and TB4 behind him. Now, we should get a bit of slipstream in here. Let's go on board with Stray Dog. What can you see? Actually, it's probably better. Here we go. So, Stray Dog's getting a toe from the Ferrari. Let's watch this as we go past. There we go. There's a view from Gazman as he watches the Lotus sail past. Gazman hasn't touched his overtake yet though. So, is he going to make a move as we go back into the chicane at the end? So this is only one lap, ladies and gentlemen, one lap. And we've already had 4. So Wolfbane is in. Wolfbane is in. He's got rid of his softs already. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure why he would do that. This is going to be a 10 lap race, so Wolfbane is in. He's putting on another set of softs. So he's obviously decided maybe that he wants some clear air. He fueled up, he's not changed tyres either, so this is going to be another race. Like I think round 4, where drivers were not changing tyres and therefore, well, effectively losing a set of tyres, but okay, I think he opted for a quick stop. So, Cool Duboy does a 5:29 from a standing start. That is pretty rapid. With not much use of overtake as well. So he's 9 seconds up now. Well clear of Spuntmeyer. Spuntmeyer looks like he's got a bit of a nice steady gap now to Cthulhu. What's going on between these two? So Cthulhu on softs. So all the top 3, top 4 were softs. As in Cthulhu not that far behind. Illusion has got Bunnies right behind him. So we saw Bunnies past Jam. Illusion on the mediums has got Bunnies right behind him. The Bunnies be wanting to roll. Illusion's got a little bit wide. That could give Bunnies a run here. Let's see, it's, as you can see, it's narrow. He's going to try and go around the outside. That's brave, that's brave. He's going to try and do around the outside. This is going to be good. He does it. Great move from Bunnies. But that's a tricky place to pass around there. So Bunny's using the advantage of his softs. And we've got Jam not far behind, only 9/10 of a second behind the arrows in front of him of Illusion. He'll be wanting to get past that arrows as quick as he can. Illusion's on his mediums, and Illusion looks like he had a wiggle on, so Jam's going to get a bit of a toe. But unfortunately this is not a particularly easy place to pass. We go into the Halo camp. Uphill to X-Rule. And then out to a louder curve. Tiny saying in the chat, potential rain to ruin the start, could be exciting. No, it looks like the weather is beautiful. Alright, can Jam get a toe now as we come up the hill? Let's see what else is going on. So, Stray Dog and Gazman still at 8th and 9th. TB4 is in 10th, Low is 11th, and Wolfbane is now in 12th. And this is, of course, a disadvantage of his strategy, is put him amongst the traffic. Right, let's go on board. Let's go with Illusion. How's the fuel doing? Fuel looks pretty similar, so there's not much fuel saving. Is Jam going to have a go? As we come into the right-hander, this is what Tyler was talking about. This is Star Stricker with the, if you went straight on there, you'd have a 15% climb. But you don't want to go straight on there. We want to go to the carousel, and we're going to go on board with Jam all over the back of Illusion. Jam a lot. Opting for a very late turning into the carousel. So this is where he should have an advantage as we come up the hill. Lots of twists and turns up here. And this is where the soft shoe pay dividends. Illusion doing a good job. He's a bit cool, he's gone a bit squirrely again, those mediums are not helping him. Right, up we go to Plant's Garden, jump. No, sorry, YouTube corner. Myself. Jam's not making much impression, so let's see what else is going on. So Gazman is right, so we've got a three-way battle here. So Gazman's got TB all over the back of him. You can see what I mean. This track is just a roller coaster. It is non-stop. And it's hard to pass. Look, you see, we're quicker, we're much quicker than Gazman, but we just cannot find a way past him. And it's frustrating. You just got to pick your moment and hope that you can force a mistake out of the driver in front of you. Silent says evening silent. Let's just, we can see that we've got basically got two brawns right behind us now. Alright, over the Plant's Garden, jump. Here we go. Whee! Double right. Oh, we've got one. Oh, it's been absolute carnage. We've had a three-way shunt. Let's see if we can catch that one back. Let's have a look. Here we go. So what happened here? Looks like I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, Gazman got sideways, and then we had Wolfbane and so both Brawns were involved in a bit of a Ferrari pile-up there. No fault of their own. Looks like Gazman got sideways. Oh, don't do that. Don't pause on me. Got sideways, and unfortunately both the Brawns got caught up with it. So the TB4 is still doing well. He's still up to 9th, but let's allow Stray Dog to get away a little bit. Right, let's have a look. So Cool Dude Boy has done a 5:22.5. Very, very quick indeed. He's half his overtake, but that's quick. And Spunmire is now 19 seconds in front, but lap time was 12 seconds quicker. You'll see a big gap in the lap times. So Spunmire does a 34, Cthulhu does a 31, so Cthulhu is definitely hunting down Spunmire. Then Bunny's done a 28.6. Bunny's is also in the 28s. Very speedy, so we'll watch that. He's closing, so the top, second, third and fourth are all closing up on each other. Cthulhu's down to 5th, is a 34.8. He's on a personal best so far. And here comes Illusion. He's also on a personal best, a 37 on his mediums. And he's got Jam, who did a 34.5. He is closing him down again. And we've also seen Stray Dog, TB4, Wolfbane in 10th, Aloe in 11th, and Gazman in 12th. Right, so gap is now going up and up and up. Looks like Cool Dude Boy's going to win this one by a minute. Maybe even more. Fine driving, put it on pole, and he's just driving away. Never remarkable. So Spunmire got a little bit screwed. You can see how this one makes Cool Dude Boy's opening a couple of laps even more impressive. You can see how easy it is for drivers to lose a bit of time. So Cthulhu's got Bunny. So Bunny's is absolutely on the charge, hunting down those two in front of him. Let's see between. So then we got Jam and Illusion in a scrap now as well. I don't think tyre wear is going to be a huge problem. So you can see the difference between Illusion's mediums and Jam's softs. So Jam's obviously got, as you kind of expect, double the tyre wear. But given this is going to be probably. They'll probably do 2 3s and a 4, I would imagine. Tyres shouldn't be too much of a problem here. Right, so Cthulhu, Bunnies has got Cthulhu. Oh no! Let's see if we can catch that one. Bunnies has got Cthulhu. Did we miss it? Yes, we did. Apologies, Bunnies. Come out of that. Go and watch that. So Bunnies up to 3rd. Charging after Spunmire, so Bunnies has got a bit between his teeth. He's 24 seconds behind Cool Dude Boy, which ordinarily would be a bit of a big gap to close down, but the ring, it's 30 seconds isn't a huge lead because you can even go. You can go off and lose 30 seconds easily at the ring. Pat's saying someone needs to put some extra weight in that Jordan. Yep, Cool Dude Boy is flying. So Cthulhu is in 4th. What's going on? So looks like Illusion has got a little bit of a gap now to Jam, so Jam must have made a small error. Any other gaps? And then we got TB is in 8th, Aloe is 9th, he's got Wolfbane now right behind him. Let's see what could... So Aloe on his slightly worn softs, and Wolfbane on also is slightly worn softs. David more warm because he didn't change his pit stop. It's looking a little cloudy out there. The beautiful blue sky has gone, but Wolfbane will not be looking at the sky. He's trying to find a way past, and they're both getting a tow from Wolfbane's teammate. Oh, so Wolfbane's trying to go past the grass. He gets past the John and gives him a tab. They all somehow stay on the track, and now TB has got his teammate all over the back of him. Is they going to play a bit of team game here and then his team leader through? He's got a jaw. I like his Jensen Button helmet, very nice. But it looks like Wolfbane has got a little bit of scribbly coming out of the right-hander before the carousel, and he's got Lowy all over the back of him. So Lowy is now trying to find a way, as you can see, a hole full of opposite lockers we get into him. Cool Duboy says, feed me more food. It's Cool Duboy typing and listening and driving at the same time. Oh, there's someone going a bit wide there. This is what's TB doing? He's got his teammate all over the back of him. Will he let him through? No, he won't. Not in this set part of the track. Oh, Lowy gets very wide, but he managed to stay on track. He used a bit of curb that is actually usable. So TB is doing a good job. His teammate is actually his teammate came in for fuel, and his teammate hasn't got that much more fuel. Interesting. Oh, what's that? Wolfbane, I think it's gone. It's gone wide. I think must get frustrated watching the back of his teammate's car. Is Stray Dog going to get him? Wolfbane, has he got damage? No, he hasn't. So can Stray Dog get him? It's action packed here. So Cool Duboy is in the pits. He probably typed that whilst he's on the back straight. I told you it was a nice long straight. So what is he going to do? He has got soft, medium. So interesting. He's probably going to go for a 4-lap. I would imagine a 4-lap soft stint and 3 mediums to finish. But let us see. Right. So Spunmire is also in as well. So slightly less fuel, and so everyone is doing the same thing. But Cthulhu's got less fuel, more fuel than the others, and Bunny's got a bit more as well. So Bunny's and Cthulhu are saving a bit more fuel. So Cool Duboy comes out on softs, and he's fully tanked up, so he'll probably go for 4 laps. Let's see what happens. So they're all doing the same strategy. They're all doing 3 laps on their first stint. So whilst we're in the pit, so out comes Spunmire. He comes out on softs, and he's got Bunnies right behind him. So who can get their tyres? So Spunmire, so none of them changing tyres. Cool Duboy is elected to change tyres because why not? I would do too when you've got a 24-second advantage. What's the sake of a few more seconds for a stop? And he's got fresh tyres. Interesting. So unless they're going to do 1 lap, I don't know. Well, okay, we'll see what the strategy goes. So Spunmire's come out with Bunnies right on his tail. Neither of them having to change tyres. Spunmire has fully fueled, so I wonder if it's going to be a 4-lap stint. But 4 laps, his tyres are going to be mullered. So interesting strategy. Bunnies has elected to short fill. He's only got 3/4 of a tank, and his front, well, his lefts, front and rear lefts are, well, not quite. His rear, he's almost half gone. So all right, we'll see where he goes on. But he's right on the tail. So as we go down the foxhole, let's have a watch from the back as we come plummeting down the foxhole. This is quick down here, 180 miles an hour. Then it's flat. Bunny probably can't see where he's going, but he's got to keep it tight and get the braking done for Unknown Force. I got it right as well. And we've got Bunnies all over the back of us as we come out. This is such a, as I say, it's such a hard place to pass. You really got to rely on the guy in front to, the driver in front, I should say, to make a mistake. And if they don't, you've got to take a brave pill. So let's have a quick look. Cthulhu's come out in 4th. Cthulhu is in 5th. Illusion is on his mediums again, so he didn't. He decided to start his mediums. Jam is in 7th. TB is 8th. Wolfbane after a few adventures is 9th. Stray Dog is 10th. Gazman is 11th. And Lowy is 12th. And we've lost someone. Cool Duboy. So we haven't lost Cool Duboy. I see a fresh sauce with a bit lower fuel after a something in the 10s in the off in here. Right, Spunmire. He's pulled a little bit of a gap there. Managed to claw out a little bit of a breathing space. The Bunnies. Interesting tyre tactics. Oh, Cthulhu's gone off. We just caught Cthulhu, so Intulu goes past him. I think Illusion's too far behind. So he can see him though, but Cthulhu unfortunately has dropped it. And he's just gone down from 4th to 5th. He's also got all sorts of crap on his tyres, and he's got a nose cone, front wing, and front left damage. So Illusion, if he's listening, your prey is slightly wounded. Time is now. But Illusion's on worn mediums, whereas Cthulhu's on fresh mediums. So let's see what happens there. Let's have a look at the battle for second. Smokemeyer still holding that to be around a second as we come into the carousel. Managed to stay inside it the whole time. Don't lose the back end as you come out. But Bunnies has got close though. Bunnies has got really close. As we go up the hill to the left and right up to Horror, which is the, as I said, I think it stands for high point. I think it means high point in German. Tiny will tell me if I'm right or wrong there. There we go, the roller coaster. It's just epic. These corners, once you get to them, they just flow and flow. They've both done a great job keeping on the track. In fact, if anything, they've closed slightly on Called Do Boy. Not by much, but slightly. So they're setting a pretty serious pace. Both driving beautifully, though. It's very easy to get it wrong. Probably about 300 points on this track. Bunnies is getting close. Picking up the slipstream. We're looking, he's going to make a move in the Belloff S. This is very, very brave if he tries it there. You can see that it's just nowhere to pass. It's just turn after turn after turn. Can he do anything now down the back straight? That's his best bet. Looks like he got a nice tidy exit out there. He's right on his tail. Let's go back on board. Is he going to bump draft him, or are we going to try and sail past? You don't want to go too early though. You'll bump draft him. Yeah, there you go. You don't want to go too early, because if you do, Spunkmeyer will tow him back. Do all that daft little fuel warning. I think he will have a go. I think as he comes into as we come into Tiergarten, the kinks, sitting on his tail, he's gonna. Oh, I don't know. This is gonna be very tight. That's a rubbish camera angle. As we come over the brow, he's still behind him. I think Bunnies maybe should have had a go down the straight. He's going to find it difficult now to pass as we come through into the tight and twisty first technical section. Right, Called Do Boy has had a misdemeanor, I think. He's done a 33, so he's obviously been off somewhere. He came out of our 24-25 second lead. So Called Do Boy has done all that. Might give a little bit of encouragement to the guys behind. Even the championship leader can make mistakes. And Spunkmeyer is doing a grand job though, with Bunnies applying all sorts of pressure on their worn tyres. And you see Bunnies, as we've seen it before, Bunnies is quite hard on his tyres. His front left is looking a bit worrying. So Wolfbane is coming again. So he's done 3 laps on this stint. So I wonder what he's going to do now. Interesting strategy from Wolfbane. He's got 3 sets of softs, so he's going to put some fresh softs on. So okay, so he's going to do 2 threes now with fresh tyres. So Called Do Boy, what's Called Do Boy doing? He's just over. Oh, we got this. So Bunnies is really applying the pressure now to Spunkmeyer. But again, he can't do anything down the hill as we go to the foxhole. It's so difficult here. He's pushing that Toyota along. He's thinking that car in front is a Toyota, and I don't like it, I want to get past. Let me past. Make a mistake, go off. Spunkmeyer thinking, no, I'm just going to keep it steady. I am Gandalf. None shall pass. Alright, what's Illusion doing? So Illusion is doing nicely. He's up to 4th actually, didn't see that. He's up to 4th on his medium, so in Tulu he's down to 5th. I think Tulu's done 5:59, which was his stop, and he's done a 5:42, so he's obviously had a little adventure. Whereas Illusion is done another 39 on his mediums. So keeping it nice and steady. Got half of his boost left. Fairly similar to in Tulu, so it could Tulu. So let's have a bit of a rundown, although let's just have a look. These two are providing a brilliant race for us. So Cool Dude Boy is leading, so we're just short of the halfway mark. He's 20 seconds up. He is leading by 21 seconds from Spunkmeyer, who has got Bunnies right behind him, half a second behind. Bunnies in third. Tyres are starting to go. The Illusion doing a grand job as reserve in fourth in the arrows. Oh, commentator spoke too early. Sorry, Illusion. He lights it up and he loses his fifth, his fourth to Cthulhu, goes back past. I should not say anything, should I? So Cthulhu is fifth. He's 9 seconds behind, but he's gaining rapidly. He's on mediums. Jam is on mediums. He's in seventh. 14 seconds behind Cthulhu. Then he has a 24-second gap to Wolfbane, who's on fresh softs now. He should start flying. He's in eighth, and he's a 9-second gap to Aloe, who has a 9-second gap back to 10th place TB4, who's got Stray Dog 3 seconds behind him, and Gazman is 2 seconds behind him. So back to second and third. Bunnies is still all over. You get the impression that Bunnies could probably go quite a lot quicker. He's probably thinking, I could have a crack at Cool Dude Boy. We're not, we're battling here, and we're not being dropped by him. And it's getting dark. It's getting dark. Oh, so Bunnies is trying around the outside there. We're through, where are we? Through, that'll be Whipperman, and then through YouTube Corner, or Brunchen as it's properly called. It's looking sketchy weather-wise. Misty. Is this going to be a sting in the tail? Are we going to get some rain in the Nordschleifer? Tell Elton John not to come on yet. Tell him to come and watch SNL's Formula X and Nordschleifer. This could about get spicy maybe. Or is this just the Nordschleifer doing the Nordschleifer and getting misty and it'll be beautifully sunny? Right, Spunkmeyer is 2.2 up on his best. And Bunnies is trying to force his way through. Spunkmeyer is driving beautifully. He's not giving him any chance. Look at those clouds up there. Well, these two are not going to be watching the clouds. Right, Bunnies, what are you going to do now? Are you going to do what you did before? I would suggest stick behind him till about halfway and then go past. Use overtake, you've got lots of it. Spunkmeyer's, all we can see is Lotus behind us. Spunkmeyer's, he's just over half his overtake. Bunny's giving him a tow. It's up to 186 miles an hour now. Is Bunny's going to overtake past? He needs some clear room. His tyres are starting to go. He's got another lap of fuel. His tyres will be okay. Is Bunny's going to... No, they're playing a... It's a Bunny's is fuel saving. He's saying he doesn't want to get past. That's... Yeah. Okay. Are they fuel saving? Spunkmeyer's got a lot of fuel left, so Spunkmeyer. Something like, so Cool Dude Boy, actually, yeah, Cool Dude Boy's got half as well. So Cool Dude Boy and Spunkmeyer both fully fueled. Bunnies, of course, as we said earlier, is three-quarter fuel. Tiny says, driver comms say nothing on radar. Yeah, radar's only 50 miles away from the track though. In the Eiffel Mountains, that weather front's coming very quickly. Tiny also says, yes, you are correct, it's the highest point of the track. Not sure I said that, but Ox is the highest point. Right. Illusion. So we got Illusion, Cthulhu, and Intulu all very close. So Intulu is catching up. Cthulhu. How are we doing that? So Cthulhu's on mediums, Intulu's on mediums, Illusion's on mediums, they're starting to go. So I think he had a little wobble there, but he's still doing pretty consistent lap times. Cthulhu is doing, he did a 33 there, so that's pretty competitive on his mediums. So Cthulhu's got some pace here. It's Alexis, wasn't it, who dropped out. So Jam is in quite a comfortable 7th, quite lonely probably. He's 20 seconds ahead and 20 seconds behind drivers around him. Right, so there's a bit of a gap between these two. Let's have a look. So back till we go. Spunkmeyer is still absorbing all the pressure. So Spunkmeyer will be doing another lap. Bunnies will be in this lap and will be fueling, and Bunnies will be on Bunnies mediums, I think. No, he won't. He'll be another set of softs. So he's chosen soft medium, but he's stretching one set of softs out for a double stint. Spunkmeyer will also be, where are you? He'll have mediums. Right, so Bunnies is going to have the advantage here. He's going to have a set of softs, whereas Spunkmeyer has to go on mediums. Interesting enough, actually. Shows the pace the guys at the front are doing. Cool dude, boy. I wonder if he's saving overtake for that big barnstorming lap. He did a 5:22 lap 2, and then he's doing 30 and a 33, which is the same pace as the guys behind him who are battling. So interesting. And 20-second lead is easily spun away in one corner. So second and third doing a good job of keeping Cool Dude Boy vaguely in sight within a mistake, let's say. Right, so what is Bunny's going to do? Does he think, I've got a tyre advantage? Well, I'd get past him and go after Cool Dude Boy if I were you. Cool Dude Boy, what's Cool Dude Boy got? Cool Dude Boy's also got... Cool Dude Boy actually is going to be on mediums as well. So, Bunnies, you're going to have a set of softs. Cool Dude Boy is going to be on mediums for that last stint, if I've done my maths correctly. Cool Dude Boy, let's use 2 sets of softs. So Bunnies is trying round the outside. His left side tyres and particularly his left rear is going, but he'll be in this lap. Oh, he can't go around the outside of the carousel. He can, but I don't think he'll make it. The Caracachola Carousel, as it's properly known, which is named, here's a one for you, Tiny, you probably know this, but it's named after the racing driver. I'm not sure his first name, but Caracachola, who was the first man to use the banking, which was originally there for drainage. He was the first driver to use... Oh, but this has gone a bit wide, we got away with it. Managed to keep it pointing in the right direction. So he's dropped a couple of seconds. Ooh, your tyres have got muck on them, Bunnies. Don't push it too hard. You can see there, he's just bleeding time. This is the point, so this is what I say. Cool Dude Boy can easily make a mistake. So it's very easily done here. So yeah, back to the carousel. Check me, Tiny, but I think from memory that's why it's called a Caracachola Carousel. Right, 23 seconds up, it's called Dude Boy. So Spunkmeyer's now got a bit of breathing space. Will he do an extra lap? His fuel says he probably will. His right rear says, left rear says maybe not. Bunnies has got to come in, we know that. Illusion doing a sterling job. It's 29 seconds off the guys in front of him, but he's keeping those mediums alive. Cthulhu and Intulu only 3 seconds apart, which as we know is nothing on this track. Jam now is being caught, so he's still 20 seconds from Intulu. He's being caught by Wolfbane. Wolfbane has got very, very fresh softs. What can Wolfbane do? 141 behind the leader, but there's still options here. Gazman's up to 9th after the misadventures of the first lap. 32 seconds behind Wolfbane. And 1.8 in front of Alois, so that's close to Stray Dog. He's in still. Oh, so right, here we go. So Stray Dog is in 11th and TB is 12th. So let's have a look. So Spunkmeyer will have a quicker stop. Excuse me while I have a quick cough. Spunkmeyer has got nearly a lap of fuel left, whereas Bunnies has none. So let's see what happens here. I wonder if my mum is listening. Here we go, the wonders of technology. Could you text Catherine, please, and ask her to bring up another can of Coke, please? Thank you. Right, so Spunkmeyer is full. Bunnies is full. Ah, but yes, it shows the fuel rates are very quick on the season 5, and so Bunny's, even though he had quite a lot less fuel, has come out actually gaining slightly. He's only 1.5 behind. So Spunkmeyer, as we said, he's on mediums. Bunny's is on fresh softs. What can he do about Spunkmeyer? Tulu is in the Toyota. He's in on his mediums, so he probably won't change those. He's gone hards. So Tulu's gone into his mandatory hards. Jam has jumped him. Jam has not got in. So Jam is up to 6 on his mediums. Jam, what's Jam got? Jam has got a set of softs. So I think Jam will probably stay on his mediums to the end of the race. Whereas Tulu is on hards. So that's I think a net on the road 6 for Jam. Illusion has just pitted. And he's got nice fresh mediums on. So can he do anything about Cthulhu? 4th, I think he's on. Cthulhu hasn't stopped, so yeah. Illusion is definitely on for 4th. I think maybe Jan could be up for 5th here as well, so we'll keep an eye on this. Wolfbane is now only 11 seconds behind Cthulhu, and he's on softs. Cthulhu, as we know, is on hard. So Wolfbane has to stop. Cthulhu doesn't, but Wolfbane will have another set of softs. Gasman is 9th. What's Gasman doing to the tyres? He's got 2 softs and mediums, so he'll probably do softs for the end, I imagine. Aloe is in. He was on softs. Aloe, where are you, Aloe? Right, I'm not sure what your allocation is. Let's have a look, see if I can find it. No. Right. So let's see what he goes on. He was in a battle with Stray Dog. Stray Dog, he's got probably... Oh, what happened to him? He was a bit slow and he might have cut that line. Oh, we lost Stray Dog. Stray Dog's gone. Disconnect, so we lost him coming out of the pits. That looked a bit weird. That was definitely a disconnect, so unfortunately we lost Stray Dog. So, Bunnies has got past Spunkmeyer after all that. We miss it. Can we get that again? I don't think so. No, he's got him. Oh, we missed the change for second. So, but we expected it, right? Because Bunnies is now on the softs. So, let's have a look how long a stop takes. Stop takes about 28-30 seconds. So he'll come out probably about 28 seconds behind. Ah, there you go. The powers of modern technology. Thank you, Mum. Thank you, Catherine. I know how I have a fresh Coke. There we go. Right, I can carry on talking. Right, so I expect Bunnies to come out 28 seconds or so behind Cool Do Boy. Cool Do Boy is going to be doing 3 laps on mediums, I expect. Now, Cool Do Boy did a stonking lap, I think in the 20th in mediums. But could mediums be worth 10 seconds a lap? We don't know. But it's going to be interesting. He's certainly going to be Bunnies. He's certainly going to be coming at him. Did he lose too much time stuck behind Spunkmeyer for all that time? Tiny saying, yes, I believe so. I find all these facts of racing history fascinating. Yeah. See if we can find. Done Stefan Bell off S. Ehrenberg, I think it's because it's near the town of Ehrenberg. Go on, hit me with another stat. Right, Cool Dead Boy is in. Now, let's see if I'm right. I think he's going to be going on mediums because I'm pretty certain he changed to fresh softs on that last stop. So Bunnies is going to be on a charge. Can he come back at Cool Do Boy? Can he pressure Cool Do Boy into a mistake? Said it is easily done. Right, I'm expecting to see RM. There it is, RM. Fresh set of boots on Cool Do Boy. We'll get the clock change in a minute, but you can see that Spunkmeyer has already dropped off 6.6 behind Bunnies, showing the power of the softs. Right, so Cthulhu is on mediums and he's about to stop, so Illusion's going to grab that 4th place back. He's not that far behind. Then we've got Jam has got Intulu behind him, so Jam has passed Intulu. So Intulu on the hards, Jam's got him, got past on the mediums as we said, but Jam's about to stop, whereas Intulu isn't. Wolfbane's not that far behind him either. Wolfbane's just done his quickest lap of the race at 37.5. Right, so 26 seconds. Keep an eye on that. So he's come out 26 seconds ahead. Let's watch that gap with 3 laps to go. 15 minutes of racing, 17, 16 minutes of racing to go. So Cthulhu is in. So Tiny Sarah says Closter Toll is the location of an old monastery. I remember this, it sounds like Cloister. Where is that? Oh, okay, right, yep, that's the... Right, we'll get to that. Right, so out comes Cthulhu on softs. Jam is in on his mediums, so is Wolfbane on softs. So Wolfbane, okay, yeah, of course, so Wolfbane will keep those softs on, I think. So fuel is quick here, so fuel saving isn't a problem. Here comes Jam. Kept his mediums on. Wolfbane is still fueling. He'll keep his softs on, I would imagine. No, he's gone for new softs. Okay, yeah, sorry, that's right. Yeah, he stopped off at lap 1. He kept his softs on. Right, Gazman is in on his mediums. Ferrari crew await him. Have we got 4 tyres? Yes, we have. So we're not going to do a Nürburgring 99. And there was 3 wheels on the wagon. Looks like the clouds have lifted and then we've got the sun back out again. So Gazman fueling up for the last stint. Here he goes. Here we come out on softs. And TB4 comes in. I do like that all of the mechanics have all got the right colour ovals on. Top marks for Gazman and TB and anyone else. We've got a period Jensen Button helmet as well. Oh, lovely livery. Top marks whoever did that one. That was Wolfbane. Looks great. Right, so he's out on mediums and Aloe is chasing him down on mediums in the Jordan. Right, so we said that gap was 24 seconds. It's now 26. But is Bunny's pushing a bit too hard, or is Cool Do Boy just unleashing the pace? We know he's got, because his whole lap was done on mediums. Keep an eye on that gap. So Spunmere has now dropped off, so after a very spirited fight with Bunnies to keep hold of second, the tyres that are coming into play, as we know, and I'll find the tyres actually, as we know that each driver takes different allocations of tyres. And this is where it's coming out. But Bunnies has managed to stay on softs, and Spunmire is taking the mediums. Right, so let's have a look. We'll get to the tyres in a bit. Right, let's have a quick rundown. So that gap has come down slightly, but it's not coming down much. There's going to be 2 laps to go after this one. If Bunnies is going to start attacking, he's going to go now. He's going to start taking that gap down by 13 seconds a lap, pretty much. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Cool Do Boy's flying. So, Cool Do Boy, 24, 25 seconds up. Oh, he's had a wiggle. See what I mean, though? It's doable. Had a huge wiggle. It's so easily done. That'll probably drop a couple of seconds, maybe at least a second when the timer catches up, so it is very easily done. The gap's going up at the moment, but as Bunnies gets to that point in the lap, unless Bunnies has had a little wiggle as well, he must have done. Because he's not gained, in fact, Cool Dude was pulled out, so there we go, a little bit. But yeah, he must have wiggled himself, so 24 seconds up, but that would have woken Cool Dude Boy up for sure. 24 seconds in the lead, and then 17 seconds Bunnies to Spunmire in third. Spunmire's got a nice 32 second gap to Elysian in fourth. He's doing a bit of rally crossing in his arrows. So Illusion's on mediums, Cthulhu's on softs. So let's keep an eye on that. I think Cthulhu fancies his 4th place back. And given Illusion's on fresh softs as well, so Illusion's at 1.6 off his fastest. Quite catch will get Cthulhu's split when he comes through. Cthulhu's done a 5:31 though, so again Aston Martin has got pace. It's all about keeping it on track this tonight. Let's see what happens when we get a split time. This is looking quick. So Galenkopf. Here we go. This is going to be a PB, I think. Nope, didn't go. Split. Lovely, thanks for game. Right, Tulu is in 6th. He's got 16 seconds gap and he's on hards. The Jam is 25 seconds behind him on worn medium. So with 2 laps to go, Jam might fancy 6th. He's got Wolfbane though behind him, and Wolfbane is pitted, but he's on pretty fresh softs, very fresh softs. So Wolfbane should be flying. I think he's going to catch up. We'll keep an eye on that. Gazman is in 9th, 35 seconds behind Wolfbane and 35 seconds ahead of TV4. So he's pretty lonely, and Lowy doing a sterling job. He's 24 seconds off the back, but he's still going. Right, let's have a look at the gap up front. So still 24. So despite having mediums, he's pretty much maintained that gap over a lap and a half. So doing a fine job. Bunnies, what can he do? He's just done a 28.2. You see, Cool Duboy did a 30.2. So Cool Duboy on mediums has just done his second, well, ignoring the first lap, his second fastest lap on mediums. Bunnies has just done his fastest, his PB, and only gained 2 seconds on him. So unless a mistake from Cool Duboy, I think Bunnies is driving for second, but you've got to keep the pressure on. Now he takes 1 slip, go off and get damage, and you can lose 10-15 seconds, and then the pressure mounts up. So he's now pulled 21 seconds to spun minute. Illusion, I think this is the battle. So Illusion is on mediums, whereas Cthulhu is on soft, but if you look at our bottom right, you can see the overtake, which is effectively the curves. Illusion's got almost quarter of his left, Cthulhu has got none. So even though Cthulhu's got better tyres, he hasn't got any overtake, but he's on the PB. Illusion is, let's have a look, see how he's doing. Did a 37. Long hard race for Illusion, just on mediums the whole time. Doing his best. Using all the curb a little bit more. Cthulhu is coming at him though, that gap's coming down. Coming down by the corner. Nice and tidy through that very tricky downhill left. Oh, gets squirmy as he comes out of the power. So he's 2.8 up on his fastest PB. Cthulhu is hunting him down. Have we got any other battles? So what's going on here? So we've got Jam, he's been hunted down by Wolfbane. There's a big gap there. So we've got these two. But we're going to watch Illusion. He's now got Cthulhu right behind us. Illusion got a good run out of Burke. Right, so we're coming up to the location of the monastery. So we go through Kefelschen and Mutke. This is good, I'm actually learning the track corners. But Mutke, which is scary as. And then here we go into Klostertal, which there should be a monastery somewhere. Oh, we're right behind there, let's have a watch back. So, Illusion has got a very quick Aston Martin all over the back of his goal. Bit of a glitch there. Through the carousel we go, and could the Aston get any closer? No, he couldn't. He's pushing us all the way through the carousel, then up the hill. One of my favourite parts of the course. That's the horror. high point. Tricky third gear corner. This one comes out of nowhere. It always comes up before you think he does, and you always brake too late for it. Lucian doing a good job, managed to drop Couture here. So this is where the softs, unless this is flat in the mediums, this is where the softs should pay dividends. But Lucian's doing a fantastic job. He's pulling away through the tricky section. So mediums on. Not, he's glitching a bit, and then he says that it looks like Couture's going to get him, or we got him, oh, a bit of a touch, who's got him. So finally, driving at 11 tenths, trying to keep the soft bit Aston Martin behind. This illusion makes a small mistake, and Couture is set free. So I don't think he can do much about Spunkmeyer. He's 31 seconds behind, but he'll keep pushing on. Alright, let's have a quick look at the gap at the front. So Cool Dubois is now 20 seconds, so he's lost 4 seconds, but he's now on his final lap. We go through the technical section of Hudson back. Let's just see if they have a battle. So Bunny is now 20 seconds behind. Let's see what lap time does. So he does a 25.8. He's only 3 seconds off fastest lap. So brilliant lap from Bunnies. Pumped in 220s and the bounce. But Cool Dubois has just done a 5 minute 30.222 and a 5 minute 30.206. So 16 thousandths of a second difference between lap times on a 5.5 minute phenomenally hard track. So that's consistency. So Spunkmeyer is pretty safe now. I think in third he's just done a 39.1 and a 36.2, so he's keeping nice and consistent. As we said, he's just got into fourth. Illusion can keep him honest though. And Tulu is in 6th, and Jam's got passed by Wolfbane. Sorry we missed that. Also there's a battle going on as well. So Jam has got his war on the mediums. There was no match for Wolfbane. Wolfbane is on a PB, so he should get into the mid-30s with this lap. And Jam is 33 seconds ahead of Gazman, who's 48 seconds ahead of TB, who's 26 ahead of Lowy. Yeah, let's watch a Lowy bit. So I don't think there's anything else going on. So Cool Dubois on his final lap. So let's just watch his teammate for a little bit. Give Lowy a little bit of airtime. Let's go on board as we go through. We're probably Whipperman. And coming into through Hedvig Sean, and we come into Whipperman. Well, let's come out of him. We know watch him spin. Let's watch a lap from Cool Dubois Street. So 18 behind. So Bunnies is coming at him. It's still not enough, but Bunnies is definitely closing in. So louder curve. Then we come into the tight right of Bergberg. Real late apex and get on the power. Avoid the curve to our left. It'll spit you off. Let's just see if there's anything else going on. Quick run through. So Cthulhu is pulling away from Illusion. Wolfbane. So Cthulhu's on the hards. Where is he? Just coming down the foxhole. Wolfbane is on soft. So we'll keep an eye on that gap. 18 seconds. Right, 17 seconds, so Bunnies is closing. Let's do a bit of a watch through Cool Dubois' eyes. So we drop it down to second place. Yeah, accelerate coming out of tricky double right-hander. Then we head towards the carousel. Drop it in, keep it in. Try not to get spat out the top. Away he goes. Let's see. Bunnies approach the same section. Into third early, so you can put the foot down nice and quickly and drop it into the carousel. Make sure you stay in. Oh yeah, he's certainly pushing. He was probably 2 or 3 miles quicker through there, so that gap's coming down. But probably not enough. I think he might rue the time he spent stuck behind Spunkmeyer. Right, so now we go into YouTube corner. Using a little bit of a curve on our left. Then through, where are we? I never know what that corner's called. Where are we? That hasn't got a name though, it's just Brucian, I think. Nice curve, then Flat's gone over the jump. That's a good view, look at that. Sparks flying. We go over the jump. A double right hand at Flat's Garden. All he's got to do now, Cool Dubois, is just keep it straight. Let's It's easy flat this section. Through the bell off S. It's been a dominant drive. Took pole with a mighty lap on the mediums. And has controlled the race from the front, right from the very start. Essentially a tricky last stint on his mediums, but he's controlled it nicely. Bunny's has reduced the gap by about 10 seconds, but 10 seconds over 3 laps is nothing. So down the final straight we come. Let's just see what's going on. Bunny's easy second, Spuntmer easy third, Tulu safe in fourth, Illusion's easy fifth, Tulu's sixth. Wolfbait is catching, I think it was 18, now it's 14, but I don't think he's going to catch that. Jam is at easy 8, Gaz is 9, CB4 is 10th, Hello is 11th. So down the final straight we go. 15 seconds, all we got to do now is just take it easy through the final chicane. And we've got another win. I think this will be his third win of the season. So confirming his place at the top of the standings. Here comes Cool Duboy, taking a win at the Nordschleife for round 6. Well done for Jordan. Cool Duboy wins. Great drive. Fantastic drive. Controlled that all the way. Bunny is coming across to take second. Is he going for fastest lap on the final lap? It's going to be close. It's going to be close, but not quite. It's going to be a PB, I think. But great drive for Bunnies. Well done. That's I missed his fastest lap by 0.8 of a second. Brilliant last lap from Bunnies. Spuntmer had a fantastic scrap with Bunnies. He's on the overtake. Finishing his overtake just right at the end. There you go. So, unfortunately, that's the last stint on mediums cost him. That's the way we go with the game. He's had you win some, you lose some on the tyres. We didn't get a chance to actually talk tyres, did we? But so he's coming across the line. Good podium. So he was currently second in the championship. So I think that will consolidate second. A good podium for Spuntmeyer for Toyota. Well done. Gives it a wiggle as we go across. Great podium. And here comes Cthulhu. Had a few adventures. Let's just check Wolfbane and Tulu. No, he's going to run out of time. So Cthulhu coming into the last sector. Through the chicane at the top of the hill. Nice fourth for Aston Martin. That'll do his championship. Chances good. He was currently third, so I think he will keep third as well. So Illusion standing, did a great job. Comes across the line, fifth for Arrows. Nice job for Arrows. Here comes in Tulu in the other Toyota. Good night for Toyota. Aston Martin have only had one finisher, so Toyota have gained some points here. So Itu comes across the line, goes through the final chicane. Here he comes, nice sixth. Well done. Here comes Wolfbane, was closing him down to 33 on his penultimate lap. Let's see if he can beat it. It's going to be close but not quite. So Wolfbane gets 7th. Had some dramas, had some adventures as always, but gets 7 across the line. And here comes Jam in the lead Ferrari. Again, adventures I think, and also tyres. Just around certainly the tyres make a huge difference. So team leader for Ferrari comes across the line. Oh, and he's out of fuel. Crawls across the line, out of fuel, but makes it, gives it a wiggle to try and get some fuel in the car. Well done, Jam. A place he comes across the line. Here comes Gazman on the PB. Come on, Gazman, let's get into the 30s. Great reserve driver. Second place Digital Blasphemy. Over he comes. Filling in for Digital Blasphemy. Good drive from Gazman. Gets into 30s with 38.2 right at the end. Very nice. And the timer has finished, which is slightly frustrating about this game. Right, let's have a look at the result then. So, Season 5, Round 6, your winner was Cool Duboy. 55 minutes, 39 seconds. Torture or Utopia. Probably Utopia in Cool Duboy's corner as he won. But there we go. So, finished 16 seconds, nearly 17 seconds in front of Bunnies. So, great drive from Cool Duboy. Bunnies, good drive for second. Only 16 seconds behind, so it was nothing in the ring. With a fastest 5:23.344, which compares to Cool D Boys 5:22.567. So very close in pace between first and second. And Sparkmeyer did a great job battling with bunnies, keeping him behind for all that time. Had to take mediums on the final stint. Finished with a good third day, be pleased with that. He did a 30.618 for his fastest. Then we have a great podium then. That's Cool Do Boy Bunnies and Sparkmeyer get the champagne. Then fourth was Cthulhu in the Aston Martin. He was 20 seconds behind Sparkmeyer, 11 seconds ahead of Illusion, who finishes fifth. Pat says nice job by Illusion, especially without a soft tyre available. Yeah, great job by Illusion. So he did a 5 minute 36.272 on medium, so that's a pretty strong pace. So he finished fifth for Arrows, and then sixth was in Tulu in the second Toyota. He finished just under half a minute behind Illusion. Then Wolfbane was catching him at the end, but ran out of laps. He finishes seventh for the Brawn. Jam is eighth for the Ferrari, and then we'll go to the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So Gazman finished 9th for Ferrari, then TB4 in the Brawn 10th, Aloe 11th, and Stray Dog had a disconnect, and I think Alexis had a disconnect as well. So that is your result for Season 5, Round 6 at the Nordschleife. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Wolfbane saying yucky yucky in the chat. You love the Nordschleife, Wolfbane, I know you do. Right, so that was very entertaining. Hope you enjoyed that. That was round 6. We will see you next week for round 7, which is at the Red Bull Ring, where it can rain. So we'll see what happens there. So we will see, hopefully live. We will see, hopefully live, for Red Bull Ring round 7 of season 5 of SNL's Formula X. Wolfbane says thank you, Matt. My pleasure. Always good fun to commentate on Nordschleife. So that was it. Hope you enjoy that broadcast, and let's go and watch Elton John now. There Glastonbury. Right, we'll see you again soon. Thanks everyone. Thanks for particularly Tiny Terra in the chat. Let's got another couple of comments. So Cool Do versus Grand Slam, probably. Yeah, that was your third win, I think, wasn't it? Good job. So we will see you again soon. Thanks everyone. Catch you later.